before I get your food, I want to try this again. Listen closely, alright? Good. My name is Kyle. Do you have a name? I said my name is Kyle. What's your name? One of these days I'll get an answer. One day. Alright, little thing. It's time for dinner. Are you ready? I understand that this isn't your favorite, but you need your nutrients. Just hold still for me, okay? Whoa, I almost forgot how warm you are. I mean, with how cold you were when I found you, I could have mistaken you for a reptile. I suppose that goes to show how lucky it was I got there when I did. Parenting you would be so much easier if I knew exactly what you were. We had those medical tests done, what, 3 weeks ago? And they still aren't back yet. Tell me about it. I know it takes a while to fully understand the biology of a new species, but you'd think they'd put a high priority on this case. I mean, you're an intelligent species. I need to know as much as possible in order to raise you right. I know, little one. I know you hate this, but until I figure out what food I can give you, this is the safest option. Dripping nutrients into your bloodstream is not fun, but I'd rather do that than accidentally poison you. Don't give me that look. It always makes me feel awful about doing this. You're doing that on purpose, aren't you? You won't give me an answer. That seems like something only a guilty party would do. Thanks for that. You're a real rascal, you know that? No matter what I'm doing, you always manage to make things about yourself, don't you? Anyway, whether you like it or not, it's time to... I am so sick of these reporters. I know discovering an intelligent civilization is a big deal, but I have a child to take care of. The interviews can wait. It's impossible to stay mad when you're around, you know that? I'm going to set you down for a moment so I can see who messaged me. I will be right back. Don't worry, I won't be gone for long. Give these reporters a piece of my mind. Wait, this is from the doctor's office. Yes. And guess what? We don't have to use the nutrition machine anymore. Isn't that great? You took the words right out of my mouth. Now, let's see here. What does it say about food? Ah! This creature is at a very young age, likely between 3 and 5 months old. Wow. You are a lot younger than I thought you were. Were you ever going to tell me? Right, your planet uses a different unit of time. For all I know, you would have shown me 7 fingers and I'd be completely thrown off. As it is a mammal, I really wish they didn't call you an it. You're not some animal. You're a person, just like me. We believe it drinks breast milk as its main form of nutrition. As such, we recommend that you only give your baby milk. But I don't have access to that. I don't even know any mammals nearby. This could be bad. We have synthesized a digestible and nutritious milk-like formula. Using the ingredients supplied to your universal nutrition delivery unit. Thank Almighty One. I was worried we'd have to keep you on that machine for the foreseeable future. I don't think I could stand injecting your arm anymore. You're very talented at making me feel bad about it. I knew you were doing it on purpose. We recommend you continue feeding it 3 times a day, as you have been. Send these instructions to your UNDU to synthesize a formula. Great. Did you hear that, fleshy one? You get to drink milk again. Isn't that exciting? Okay, well, while that's processing, what'd you say we keep reading, I hope that was a yes, because there's a lot in here to look over. Now, hold still. Let me just... There we go. And perfect. Now you're all cuddled up. No, 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 no. Don't touch my communicator. That is not a toy. Stop it. I'm trying to read. Ah, there. Now I can read without you getting slobbery little fingers all over my only communicator. Can't grab that fleshy one. I'm sorry. It's a hologram, not something tangible. Huh. I suppose you really do enjoy lights, don't you? I should take you to the big city sometime. You'd love the view at night. Anyway, let's keep reading. We recommend feeding your baby this formula through a bottle with an elastic teat to prevent choking. Really? I don't have one of those. Alright, well, let's get moving again. I don't think you've seen me use this before, have you? This is a Household Basics 3D printer, sort of like the nutrition machine. I can enter different ingredients through the top and choose to make whatever I want with it. Only instead of basic meal items and nutrients, this can make basic utensils and household supplies. Now, watch this. And there. Now, it'll make a bottle for you. I wonder, did you have anything like this back on your planet? Was that a yes or a no? I really need to enroll in some language classes with you. That way we can finally communicate. And since we have some time, let's try this again. My name is Kyle. What's your name? Any minute now. But you can do it. Little one, I know that what you went through on your native planet was the opposite of pleasant, but I still want you to have some connections to your home culture, and that includes the name you used. The last thing I want to do is completely separate you from your heritage. My friend had that done to them when they were little, and the identity crisis they faced in their teen years was very difficult to handle. So, I'm gonna make sure something like that doesn't happen to you. Now, as I said, what's your name? Why is it so hard? It's impossible to stay mad at you, though. You know that? You and your little giggles are like an antidepressant. Oh, and it sounds like your Bossel is ready. There it is. What do you think? Is this close enough to what you had at home? Oh, you're trying to use it already. Sorry, little thing. It doesn't have any milk in it. You're not gonna get... Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. You really like that thing, don't you? Maybe I can make a model for something like that teat, but smaller. You seem to really like it. Besides, I'd assume you'd try eating your hand less if you had something else to keep your mouth occupied. Why don't we go back and finish the doctor's report? Oh, and it looks like the milk is ready. Can I grab your bottle for a second? Please? Just hand it to me really quick. I promise I'll give it right back. Oh, please don't make me do this. 3, 2, 1... I know, I'm sorry, but I asked nicely. You should listen to your parent. And there you go. Now you can have a full belly. I bet that feels much better than your injections, doesn't it? You're really hungry, aren't you? So hungry you don't even have time to answer. That's understandable, though. You deserve to indulge a little bit. Anything for my baby. While you're enjoying that, I'll see what this report says. There's enough in here to keep me reading for hours, I'm sure. From studying their brain activity, they also seem to be less intelligent than the newborns of most intergalactic sapiens. You know what? Let's just skip that section. Those doctors don't know what they're talking about. You're smart. You just can't speak our language yet. And that doesn't make you any less intelligent than anyone else's kid, I promise. We can see the beginning of hair follicles in their scalp, so we believe they will begin growing hair on top of their head within the next few months. Why can't they stop calling you it? That's so rude and unprofessional at that. This is very unusual, as most species with hair are born with it. We're unsure how this hair will develop in the future. I don't like how they worded that. You're not unusual, you're just different, and that's okay. This species is rather peculiar. There it is again. What is it with them and calling you weird every chance they get? They have a very large head, but not the physical strength to lift it on their own. They also don't appear to be strong enough to walk or even crawl on their own. This is such a strange aspect for a species to have. It's almost a defective. I am not reading another word of this rubbish. Maybe I know this report keeps going on about how strange and unusual you are, and to be honest, I thought that too when I first crashed on your planet. But I promise, no matter how weird you are, I will always love you. You're my baby now, and that's all that matters. I will love you to the ends of the universe. Whoa, that's a big noise. Now that you're all nice and fed, why don't we try this one more time? My name is Kyle. And what's your name? Baba? Is that your name? Baba? Yeah? I knew you could do it. I'm so proud of you, Baba. Come here. I am going to take such good care of you, Baba. I will be the best parent you could ever ask for. I promise. Now, what'd you say we forget about this report and go play a little, I could even print you some new toys if you want. Yeah, I like the way you think.